What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? It is home renovation, fixing it up today. That's right. And I went to my local lumberyard, like a Home Depot, Menards, right? Had to purchase all kinds of plumbing fittings because I've been plumbing, and I am not a plumber and I hate it. But I'm learning a lot, so that's a good thing. But while I was there picking up plumbing parts, I saw this sub pump, alright, from Red Lion. Normally it retails at 120 bucks, right? I purchased it because it was on clearance. I don't know how well it works. I've always been a Wayne man, you know, I like my Wayne sub pumps. But it was on clearance for $39. So give or take, I saved 80 bucks on this sub pump. It's not a big beast. It's not a big beast. And why do I say beast? Because if you've never watched my stuff, hit subscribe. Because I'm the Minnesota Beast. Nah, I'm just playing. But it's a 3rd horsepower. And the only reason I picked it up was to get this water out of my basement and transfer the water that's in my trench that I'm working in to my sub pump basin, which has a Wayne pump in it, and then transfer it outside. So, if you haven't been watching my videos, I'll show you what's going on with all this water and why I have to take this water that I'm working on right now, where I'm plumbing, to my sub pump basin and then out the house to make life a lot easier for myself. Now, I could have bought a not a sub pump, but a utility pump, a submergible pump, where it would go down to like a 1/4 of an inch, you know, instead of having like this has a float. So it's going to try to leave, give or take, 3 to 5 inches of water at the bottom of a normal basin, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, even though I bought the sub pump at Menards, which doesn't matter, I shop at all of them. But anyhow, I'm going to take my Home Depot bucket, I got a 3/8 drill bit, and then I'm going to drill a bunch of holes acting like this is a humongous sub pump basin. Alright, after I drill all my holes, I'm going to take this sub pump and then I'm going to stick it inside the bucket, alright? Now normally you wouldn't want to do this because if you were to do it, it would just be a temporary thing to get that water moving and get it out of your house and everything else, and then go with an actual basin that is size regulated for this pump, alright? So don't do this for a long period of time. I'm just doing this so I can get this water out. And I'm going to take you over there and show you what I'm talking about, alright? What am I talking about? Alright, if you've been watching any of my videos, let me take this off of a zoom for a second. I'm doing all my plumbing right here, and behind me, where the plumbing goes to the sewer, I have lots and lots of water. Let me zoom in there. Lots. Look at all that water, alright? And you might think, that might not be that much. That's 3 feet deep right down there, alright? Where you see that top of that surface of water, that's 3 feet deep. And over in that far corner is where my sub pump is, alright? Where we'll take you over there real quick. That's where my sub pump is. And what I'm going to do, sorry I don't have my light on right now. What I'm talking about is my light right here. I have a hole opened up right now, and normally I wouldn't have that brick there, but I'm not done with working on this whole sub pump right now. But I got a hole there, so I'm going to take my sub pump hose and I'm going to stick it inside that hole. And my 5-gallon bucket that I have over there that I'm going to drill holes in, instead of using the shop vac because I'm sick of that, I'm going to stick it right down there in that hole, and between my pipe and where I jackhammered and dug, and suck that water up through there, down that hole, and then my other sub pump will kick in, bring the water up that pipe, and send it outside. If that works. So we'll see. I figured, you know what, my neighbor said, why don't you record that beast and see if it really works or not for you? Because what have I been having to resource on? As I've been plumbing, I've had to shop back all my water into a bucket, carry it outside, and that is a pain in the rear. And then constantly run my dehumidifier while I'm doing this basement. And you're probably like, well, you got more problems, Beast. You got more problems if you got water right here. Actually, my friends, you see where, I'm going to zoom right in, since if you are new to my channel, you see where that rock is right there and that plastic stuff? That's called wall membrane, alright? When I had to trench for all my plumbing here, okay, I exposed my French drain system that I have running around my exterior walls from the interior side of the basement. All my French drain system, so I have that wide open so water seeps through. I have this back corner open where the shower's going to go and that water seeps through. And for long-term wise, I'll end up putting gravel and filling this all in, and that will bring that water normally back to where it's supposed to go. So, that is what this video is about. Let's try this sump pump and see if it's going to take this water out so I don't need to vacuum and suck up water no more. Because I have more elbows here. You see that 45-degree bend right there, elbow? Actually, I got a long one now. That's just a short one for an example. When I was running all this pipe, I had no choice but to work fast, dry, fast, dry, and then after I get this water out, I'm going to cut these pipes and straighten them out a little bit better. But anyhow, that is what this video is about. So we are going to try this sump pump out. This is from Red Lion, and it might just be a nice one to have as a backup for the house. But I do a lot of projects outside and a lot of landscaping also in my backyard. And I thought, you know what, if this works, I'm always in between like dealing with rain and water and everything else, I might just keep it in my garage and this bucket, so when I'm working on my retaining wall or anything like that, I can grab that with my hose and push the water out of my area that I'm working in. So it's going to help a lot of different reasons. But anyhow, let's get to it. Alright. We are back. I am back. I had to go get my bandana on. Because I had to wait for my DeWalt battery to charge for my cordless drill. Now that is all charged up. Woo! My nice DeWalt. I love my DeWalt tools. And you know what? Leave me in the comments below. What tools do you prefer? Do you like DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ryobi, whatever? She works. She has a fancy light on it too. Anyhow, I don't have enough subscribers, so I'm not lucky enough to have commercials, alright? Or ads. So, let's stay tuned for this brief ad, alright? What's up, everybody? This is the Minnesota Beast. Home renovations, fixing it up. Bringing you a quick little ad. Gold Bond. Gold Bond, that's right, for the men and women that work hard. Gold Bond is such a good product. I love it. I put it everywhere. I put it under my arms so I can slow my sweating down. I put it in my rear so I can slow the itching in the rear down. And I put it in the front because you always want to stay nice and fresh. Woo! That is right. Where do I say? Yes, down yonder. I just powder my, woo, that's right, folks. Just powder that, woo-hoo. And do you get a powdery mess? Well, hey, don't we all like powdered donuts? Powdered donuts in the rear. Gold Bond. That's what is cooking at the Beast House. Now, let's get back to working. Alright. Now that I got my powder on, I feel so much better. I got my 3/8 drill bit. I got my DeWalt bucket. I'm just going to tack in a bunch of holes and make sure that I don't hit the bottom of this bucket. or in my fingers. And what I'm doing here is I'm just giving it a couple inches, basically a play. I'm going to drill a bunch of holes all the way around this bucket and up, so I can just submerge it into that water that you've seen. Let that water kick its butt. Alright, so now I'm going to go into fast mode and let myself drill a bunch of holes. Holes! I say I'm going to drill a bunch of holes with my powder. Woo! You might have been like, what's he doing with this little tool? What's he doing with this little tool? It is called a deburring tool, alright? A deburring tool, alright? You can use it for metal. A lot of machinists use it. People that work with plastics use it, alright? Just a deburring tool. It's a nice little tool to have in your box, your toolbox. All I did was, I'm going to bring it up here close. When I was doing all my drilling of my holes, little burrs come on here. I just take my little deburring tool. It's sort of hard to do it like that. Just run it around that little edge, just like so. And then that makes it nice and clean. So, for example, let's say there's little scrap mud or something or junk. It's not going to hang up inside your holes. So that way, I got a nice strainer. Look at all those holes. Look at all those holes. And why am I not putting any holes on the bottom? Because this is not a sub pump basin. It's just a 5-gallon plastic bucket. It's going to have a lot of suction on that sub pump, and I don't want to just suck up plastic, so I'm not going to drill holes. If this was a basin, most likely I would have a couple holes, give or take. It really depends on what you're working on. All my basins that I've ever installed, I like them just boom, right on the sides all the way up. That's just a preference. Anyhow, back to, let's see if this works. I'm going to now take the sub pump basin, now that I got it all deburred, all kinds of holes in here. Alright, there's a couple little items. Make sure that it's nice and clean. You don't want to suck up those inside your sub pump. Or if you have a Mercenal pump or a utility pump, I just purchased this sub pump because of one reason. Now, you're asking yourself, but Beast, you're not going to get all your water. I'm going to initially put this in here. Alright, I'm going to tie this float so it doesn't get used, alright, so it just stays on, and then I'm going to plug it in after I set it inside that hole, and then when it's done sucking, I'm going to unplug it. Yes, you don't want to do that normally. Alright, that is why I would have bought a utility pump and I wouldn't have had to worry about the float. So, I'm going to get this all set up, put my hose attachment on here, and bring it over to the water. So, while I'm getting that ready, I'm going to get back to my radio, and then I will be back on here. And you can watch this beast, let's hope, suck up that water and move it to where I need it. Yeah, yeah. Wild, Minnesota based, doing home renovations, trying to make this funny. Hopefully you think I'm either funny or weird or nuts. Anyhow, now I got this all nice and ready. The bucket's clean. This is all tightened around my hose clamp. And now I have this all ready. Now all I gotta do is strap this bad boy on. Strap this bad boy on. I am going to leave the float where it is for the second. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to tie it up just to be on the... No, I'm going to leave it, and then I will readjust. Actually, no, I'm gonna do the float right now, because I know that it's going to stop pumping after a minute. Because this bad boy is supposed to kick out some water, and I'm talking lots and lots of water. It is for 5 feet of coming up off the ground, out of the ground, would be, wow, 3,500 gallons per hour. So that's a lot of gallons of water. And I don't have that many gallons, I don't think, but we have a lot of gallons still. But yeah, I'm gonna set this hose aside. You might be wondering why I'm not going to cut this hose. I might just cut it, but I might want to reuse this hose, and I might want that full 24 length. So I'm going to play that by ear. But I'm going to move the camera over to the sump pump and get this set up. That's where we're going to go. So come on with me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Woo! And I got me a couple little tie strips, and now I'm gonna go tie up that float. All right? Wow, that's a close-up. That's a close-up of this old beast. Did I scare the crap out of you? Woo! The crap. That's right. If you didn't powder it with that Bengay. Bengay? No. Gold Bond, baby. Gold Bond. Bengay. You wouldn't want any Bengay down there. Woo! That would be a little too hot. Can you see me over there, y'all? Can you see me? Can you see me? Alright. So, I just got my little tie strips. I am going to tie this little float so it stays active. Alright? Alright, so now that's tied in place, that should stay active, and then when I want to reuse it for a normal sump pump, I will unclip this. Now let's just stick this in the bucket where it should go. And then I'm going to stick this into the sump pump area. And I'm going to take this down from the zoom, so I will be right back. Alright, hopefully I'm keeping you entertained. Anyhow, this is fun stuff. Sometimes videoing home renovation projects can be a little boring, right? And other times we just try to have to make fun, do it and have fun with it. But anyhow, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button for this old crazy wild beast home renovations, fixing it up. Anyhow, and also give me a like. And if you didn't like this video, well, hey, dislike this stuff. Dislike it, and then leave me a comment why you didn't like what I was doing. Alright, so I got this 24 hose. Look at that, 24 hose. And I got it feeding into this hole that I have still, because I have not finished this basin yet, right? Cover. So, there's reasons why. And this helps right now. So I got this all tied up. I didn't know if you could see it from over in the distance, but I got it with little tie straps just to keep that float in place where it's not going to be used. It's just going to be dead weight. It will float up, but it's not going to do anything because this is going to stay active, alright? I got dropped inside here. Now I'm going to bring it over to this hole, and I know I have enough distance to where it's not going to affect my the plumbing pipe, and then I'm going to stick this in there, alright? And I got all my nice holes in there, so that's going to bring in the water good and fast. I have the hose temporary. I might have to cut this to a shorter length, but I have it around a brand new 5 gallons worth of drywall mud, so that has a nice amount of weight. Alright, let's try this beast out. And then I'm going to plug it in and with an extension cord, and I'll be the one that unhooks it. Now, for our electric safety and everything else, don't do this at home. Only the beast can do it. Nah, I'm just playing. But be safe with electricity and water and everything else. If you haven't noticed, I have rubber boots on right now. That helps, and also it's for electrical wise it helps, but I'm also trying to keep clean for water wise. Alright, let's do it. Look at all that water. Let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. We got water and water and water and water, and it just keeps going all the way around. So I'm going to put you back on this tripod and go from there. Now this is going to be my first go around with my customized 5-gallon bucket sub pump basin with the sub pump. I'm going to be plugging it in. I'm not going to be on here, except you're going to be watching this water hopefully go. I'm going to have my radio on in the background. So let's just hope it works. Let's just hope it works. Let's do it. Crossing my fingers, everybody. Crossing my fingers. One thing I didn't think about real quick is I got this twisted. No, I don't. I'm good. Actually, yeah. I want this handle on the other side. There we go. Now, I got my hose out of my way. Let's put this bad boy in here slowly. Look at that. Look at that strainer. Look at that. That's how you do a strainer. Look at that. Whoo, barber. Alright, alright, alright. We got my extension cord over here. I want to make sure that it's not near any water. Put it up in air here so I can get to it when I'm ready. Make sure my hose is nice and tight so that way nothing curls up. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Woo! Woo! Sorry about that, everybody. I had to take a bathroom break. That's right, I took a bathroom break. Alright, I think we're on record. Alright, we're on record. Let's see if this bad boy works. One, two, three. Oh man, I'm scared. Woo, barber! Suck up that water. 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 Man, oh man, sucking up that water. She's working, everybody. She's working. She's pumping. She's pumping. Water's filling the basin. Basin hasn't kicked on yet. Take a seat. This might take a while. A lot of water, everybody. That's a lot of water. While this is pumping, I'm going to take the light over here and make sure that my basin's going good. Honey! Run outside and make sure that it's coming out of the hose and come back in fast and let me know yes or no. Yes, no?
Yes, it's coming out of the hose.
A lot?
Yes.
A lot, like fast?
Uh-huh.
Lots of water?
Lots of water.
Lots of water. Look at that, folks. Lots of water. Want to make sure that this hose that's going outside is pumping great and fast. Look at this. Look at this. Woo, baby. We're down to the wire, everybody. We're down to the wire. We're stuck in the last couple seconds of water here. Wow. Wow. Now that is the beast action, everybody. Alright, let's bring you on over. You gotta see this for your own eyes. You gotta see this for your own eyes. Woo, baby. You gotta take a close-up too. Oh, I don't care who you are. This is impressive. Watch this. Look at that. I can see myself. I can see my pipe again. Woo! I wanted to shut it off real quick because you can see it's a little muddy right now. And I don't want to be sending all that mud and sand into my good basin because I just got it nice and clean. But, what a beast. What a beast. If it wasn't already dark outside and raining, I'd show you how much water's coming outside. But look at that. Oh, I can see my plumbing work again. It's a little dirty. I got to spray it off with the hose, but now I'm going to be able to run this when I need to run it, just like it is set up. I'll have my extension cord and plug set off to the side so it's up in the air. But now I'll just plug it in when I'm working. I'm going to spray off my work that's gotten a little dirty. And if you're wondering, if you didn't watch any of my plumbing videos yet, I have not gotten all this footage done yet while I've been plumbing. But if you see the blue with my purple, that's the wet and rain seal. So that's why I put that on there. So just in case any piping got ever submerged underwater, I would not lose my seal. But wow. Now I can actually get this plumbing done the right way. Like I said, I gotta cut that pipe right there because I was working with water, so I can turn it straight, and then that will straighten up that pipe that's right there. Yeah, Red Lion with a Home Depot bucket and a little bit of using my noggin. Yeah, baby. Well, anyhow, that's all, folks. That's all, folks. You want a last-minute commercial? You want a last-minute commercial break? It got a little humid and sweaty down here, and let's take you for a commercial. Don't go anywhere without your gold bond. Straight from the beast. And remember, like I always try to say at the end of my videos, because it's a new channel, a new beginning, give yourself effort. Be your own hero. Don't give up on yourself. Make dreams come true. And age is only a number, folks. Age is only a number. And why do I say all that? Because I wanted to give up on this dang plumbing because of all this water, right? I feel like a hero for myself now. I feel like I'm a hero now. And I gave myself effort. I didn't give up on myself. And even though my back is sore, I kept pushing. And that's right, folks. Age is only a number. Even when you have Gold Bond, when you sweat. Woo! And that's not no joke.